A lot of my viewers have left comments asking me the same question. Jonda, why did you include Knuckles Chaotix in the Sonic Marathon? It's a random spin-off game that doesn't even have Sonic in it. And you're right. I originally never planned to play Knuckles Chaotix, but then I thought, when the fuck am I ever gonna have another chance to play this? This game always perplexed me. Let's take a Sonic game, make it about Knuckles, put it on a console that nobody owns, and let's put like 5 original characters in it. So, to finally entertain my curiosity, I plugged in my 32X that I definitely own, and inserted my cartridge of Knuckles Chaotix that I definitely have. Some of you may be thinking, but Jonda, I watched you play Knuckles Chaotix on twitch.tv/JondaShow, and you weren't playing on original hardware. Well, you see, little Timmy, the Sega 32X was very ahead of its time. It could connect to the internet and included a feature where you could stream to twitch.tv directly from the console. Also, only like 7 people owned a 32X and they're all dead now, so you can't prove me wrong. So, yeah, I was playing it, and now that I've beaten it, I can safely say, with absolute certainty, that Knuckles Chaotix, without a doubt, is in fact a video game. And not the good kind! Yeah, that's right. Don't let those impressive graphics and 3D effects whoa, fool you, because this game is straight hot booty cheeks. Okay, let's dial it back a bit. It's not that bad. It's playable. It's not riddled with glitches or anything like that, but Knuckles Chaotix makes some questionable decisions, for better or worse, but mostly worse. It's like an experimental project made by a game development major in college. What if we made a platformer, but you play as 2 characters instead of 1, and they're tethered together? Also, the order in which you play the stages is random, so progress is all over the place. Want to change your partner? Great, select them using this claw machine that goes apeshit, so you have to time it right. Hope you pick the one you want. Come on, Vector. And I got Bomb. Again. You're not Vector. You'll never be Vector. You understand me? Come on, Vex. Let's go to the youth center and be a good influence on children. So, how does the game work? First, you select your primary character. I picked Mighty the Armadillo, and honestly, I didn't know how to change it, so we're stuck with him. Then, you pick your partner and go on to the level. You control the primary character like you would in any other Sonic game. You can run, jump, spin dash, you know the vibes. The secondary character, you can command them to hold in place. Then, while holding your partner in place, you start running and create tension in your tether to into a direction. And for the most part, it controls okay. But there are some occasions where shit just goes haywire. Vector, Vector, for the love of God, Vector! We're losing control! Jesus Christ, Vector! You can also pick up your partner and throw them at enemies, as well as out-of-reach platforms so they can pull you up. And that's pretty much it. If that sounds uninteresting to you, that's because it is. Look, I'm not sliding Knuckles Chaotix for bringing new platforming ideas to the table. It definitely does. But the problem is, it doesn't get much deeper than what I described. Most of the levels boil down to to the left, to the right, 2 hops this time. And then the occasional throwing your partner to a platform. Which is odd, because in the tutorial level of the game, there are these, and I'm being very generous when I say this, puzzles where both characters need to stand on different buttons. So you hold your partner in a specific place in order to open the door to proceed. And that was setting my expectations. I was like, okay, so we're gonna be seeing some It Takes Two type shit. But nope, we never see that kind of interaction ever again. There is this one boss that got semi-interesting. Your partner is stuck, so you need to sling yourself at Eggman to defeat him. The control was horrendous, and I didn't know what I was doing half the time, but conceptually, that's what I want to see more of. Finally, some creativity around here. The levels themselves are bland. They all feel like more or less the same thing, but with a different coat of paint on it. Sure, there are some minor exclusive mechanics, but nothing that really stands out and grabs your attention. I think a big part of this comes down to the fact that the order you play everything is random, so no zone has the opportunity to sit with you long enough, and as a result, everything kinda blends together in your head. The soundtrack doesn't stand out much either. Well, except for that one track. I gotta give credit where credit is due though. Chaotix gave us some pretty cool characters with some dope-ass abilities. Mighty the Armadillo can wall jump, and it honestly controls great. My boy SBO can walk on walls, Charmy is a bee, and Vector is like... And Metal Sonic Kai? Ooh-wee! That's some good stuff. The final fight against him was laughable, but look how cool this dude looks. Honestly, I prefer the bad ending where I get to see him destroy the world instead of the one where Sonic shows up. Oh Jesus, put those things away! Yeah, this game also includes your typical complete the special stages to get your slightly different end screen thing. The special stages are fine. They control like Sonic 2's, but this time you can run in a full 360 environment. I think they go on too long, and I'm not a fan of being able to insta-lose by falling to your death. But man, is this the graphical capabilities of the 32X? It doesn't look much better than Sonic 2 or Sonic 3's special stages, and those were just on Genesis. Man, I really wasted my money on this thing, didn't I? Alright, I emulated it, I'm sorry, okay? I can't handle all this pressure and all the lies! Wait, nobody cares? Huh. I guess I'm okay then.